Hey everybody, it's Mozey here with Mozey's Whim, and today I have a product review for you. Now, about a year ago, I started using Prose. Now, Prose, I'm not affiliated with them. I'm not an affiliate for their products or anything like that, so this is just a 100% my own honest review of using their products now for a year. So, Prose is like custom hair care. You take a quiz on their website, and you tell them what your hair is like and what your needs are, what you're looking for, what kind of products you want to try, how you style your hair, how you care for your hair normally. And then Prose puts together sort of like your own personal little formula for your specific hair type and your specific hair needs. And so I really loved this idea, and I've been really struggling. As I've gotten older, my hair has changed, and things are being weird. Like it's getting a lot of gray is coming in. You can't see it real great here, but I'm getting like these gray strands, and it's also coarser and drier, and it breaks. Like I used to, struggle with a little bit of frizz, but now it's like the hair is breaking up here, and then of course you get all these little frizzies because they're all short. So I'm on a mission to try to figure this out. What can I do with my hair? What products do I need to use? What supplements do I need to take? How do I need to change my diet? I'm not the only person who is going through this, I'm sure. There's a bunch of people on YouTube who are sharing their tips of what they found with having aging hair. And I am trying to follow some of them, definitely. And I haven't figured it all out yet, so I'm going to take you guys on my little journey, okay? We're going to go on a little journey, a little hair care journey, trying to figure out how to care for the new locks, because things are changing. My body's changing as I'm getting older, and then I have to take care of it differently. Who knew? Anyway, so the first thing that I did was I started researching what types of shampoo and conditioner specifically, because I don't have a ton of money to spend on hair care products. So I needed to stick to the basics. What do I absolutely have to use every week in order to have my hair look decentish, as best as possible given the budget that I have? A lot of people, a lot of the videos that I've seen are super helpful and wonderful, but the creators use like 10 or 12 different products every single day on their hair, and that's not feasible for me. So this is where I started. I decided, okay, well, number one, I need to have a shampoo that has no sodium lauryl sulfate in it, because that strips the hair of its natural oils, that dries it out. That's going to make all the things that I am dealing with, the breakage, the split ends, the dryness, the dullness, all of those things are going to get worse if I continue to use something with sodium lauryl sulfate. So the very first thing that I did was I got a sodium lauryl sulfate free shampoo, and that is the one that I actually have in my shower for my family, and that's by Pantene. It's called the Rosewater shampoo, and I really like that one in terms of just regular one you can get at any store. I enjoy that one. My family likes that one. It seems to do well on most of the hair types in my family. But I was noticing that I needed a little bit more love, right? My hair needed a little bit more love. Mama needed more love. So I decided I would give Prose a try. So I filled out their quiz, and then they sent me these bottles with shampoo and conditioner. Now, I've been doing this for a year now, and this is the second batch. They want to send me a batch every 3 months, but I actually don't go through it that often, that quickly. So I actually have a backup batch that I haven't gone into. I'm almost there. But for me, I can go through these bottles probably about every 4 months is how often I need to refill them. So anyway, so they gave me the shampoo and the conditioner. And then also the other item that I got and I've been using for a year is their custom pre-shampoo mask. So, and this has some really great ingredients. I don't have all the ingredients memorized that are in my specific formulas, but I do have them in my account. If you want to know what special ingredients are in my formulas, let me know in the comments and I'll look it up and I'll reply to you. But basically, the very first thing that I noticed was that they smell really nice. You get to choose your smell, and it's all like natural smells, essential oils, and whatnot. And so my smell is called Arcadia, and it's a really light, kind of like a gardenia and grapefruit type of smell. And I really like it because it's not heavy. It's not super perfumey. And so I really love the smell. Both of them have the same scent. I think you can choose different scents for each one, but don't quote me on that because I'm not sure. You might have to choose one scent for both. Anyway, so the shampoo and conditioner. Now, one thing I really love is that the conditioner is really light, but also detangles really, really well. My hair needs some moisture. It needs more moisture than it used to, but it is also oily. And so I need something that's not super heavy and that doesn't leave a really like a big residue on my hair, because then I get a lot of buildup and then it creates more dandruff and an itchy scalp. So I needed something that was light, although I don't put the conditioner on my scalp, but I needed something that was light and that was not going to put a lot of buildup in my hair and weigh it down. Now, the shampoo is really wonderful. It lathers really nicely, even though it doesn't have the sodium lauryl sulfate in it. And it's really easy to move around the scalp and get into all the nooks and crannies and everything. And it rinses out well. The conditioner, I find, rinses out well too. Sometimes I do find that even though it's a light conditioner, I do have to like shampoo a second time in order to really feel that like it's fully clean. But that's usually if I haven't washed my hair in a long time and I've got like a lot of natural oils on there as well. And maybe it just doesn't need the conditioner on those days. I don't know. The best thing, the thing that I love the most is the pre-shampoo hair mask. This is like a this is like a charcoal mask. I don't know if you can see in there, but it's like a charcoal based mask, and it smells like clay. It's got some sort of clay in it and charcoal and then other things that are good for your hair in there, and like it's a little bit grainy, and the graininess helps you exfoliate your scalp, and that helps with any like dryness and itchiness that's creating dandruff and everything. And it's also just like super hydrating and like reviving at the same time. Like this, when I use this and then shampoo and condition afterwards, my hair is like the best. Like it's super soft and it's manageable. It doesn't get super tangly and it just feels really good. And my head does not itch and like have that flakiness going on. And so I use the mask probably 2 to almost every week, but probably more like 3 times a month is how often I use the mask. And so I don't go through this very often either. Now for your needs, you might need to do it more often than that, and you might go through the bottles quicker than me. It just depends on how often you shampoo and condition and, you know, how often you do the mask on your hair, obviously. But anyway, one of the biggest concerns that I was having before I started using the Prose was hair loss. I was noticing that I was losing a ton of hair in the shower. My hair loss has definitely been reduced, but it's not down to nothing. And I think that part of that is just because of my age. And as I'm aging, I'm losing more hair. I'm hoping that I don't have some sort of medical condition that's creating hair loss, but we'll cross that bridge when we come to it if that is the case. But anyway, I have noticed a reduction in the amount of hair that I'm losing in the shower, which is really nice. I've noticed a reduction in dry, itchy scalp, and I've noticed that my hair is it just looks nicer. It, feels nicer. It has a nice, shine to it. I'm still working on figuring out the breakage and how to avoid breakage on my hair. And that might be something that I need to do diet-wise in order to make my hair stronger, although maybe I need to add in another product that can do that, or both, not sure. If you guys have any comments or suggestions, or if you've gone through these types of changes in your hair and you have some suggestions for me, I would love to know about them. Please leave a comment and let me know what has worked for you. what has worked for you to help with your hair breakage, or what has strengthened your hair as you've gotten older. How have you dealt with the dullness and the dryness and all of these things that seem to be happening with age? I would love to know. All right, I hope you guys enjoyed this product review. If you haven't tried Prose yet, I say give it a try. Take their quiz, check them out, and see if the products work for you. You can put them on a subscription or not. You do get a discount. I think if you subscribe, you get a little bit of a discount, 15% off or something like that. That's what I'm doing in order to save a little bit of money. Although I do have one complaint, and that is if you forget that your order is coming and they charge your card, you cannot cancel. You cannot say, oh, sorry, I don't want my products this month. I'm not out. You have to just deal with that, because once they make the products for you, you're committed, and then you have to pay for it, and they do not give you refunds. So always check your account. If you go on the subscription, check your account. Make sure you keep track of when they're going to charge your card and whether or not you actually need the products yet. Because if you haven't processed the order yet, you can delay it till the next month or the month after that or whatever. But as soon as they do process the order, then you just have to accept it and have that order. And that's what happened to me this last time. That's why I have a back stock of shampoo and conditioner, because I'm not done with these yet. And I forgot my order was processing. No worries, because I was going to reorder anyway, so it's all good. But that's my one complaint, is that once they process it, you cannot cancel. Other than that, I am happy with it. I feel like the changes that are still occurring in my hair are better after using these products, but they're not quite to where I want them to be yet. But that's because I want to go back 20 years. I want to go back to when I was 20 years old and what my hair was like at 20. And that's not going to happen. We're going to have to use some products, and we're going to have to use a little bit of dietary changes in order to make that happen. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know in the comments if you have tried Prose. And other than that, I'll see you guys next time.